Boarding and all right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, world. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, beautiful community. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. All right, maybe it's not morning in your own time right now. Maybe it's in the evening. Maybe it's very like in the afternoon. Maybe it's night. I mean, the most important thing is you are alive, and we are alive here on this morning, beautiful day. Tuesday, precisely, I think it's 22 March, 22 day of March, 2022. Wherever you're tuning in from all over the world, we want to welcome you to this beautiful edition of Wealth Secrets Mindset Mentorship class. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a class that is going to give you the best of your time, the best of your value. You remember what we do here is to educate, enrich, and equip you with all the necessary resources and information that will empower you mentally to live the very best of your life. Like we say, not just only in 2022, but every other year. And as the year progresses. So the most important thing is you need to get value, and you need to have a different philosophy, a different mindset in the achievement or towards the attainment of your goals, your dreams and goals in life. All right, very important. All right, it's your regular host, Afolabi Olatunji, back again live, and let's make it count. All right. We started with our weekly teaching series on how you can discipline your thinking, how you could discipline your thinking. And yesterday we were able to evaluate on how you can have clarity on your goal. You must have clarity on your goal. And like I said, you have to be clear about every decision you're taking. You have to be clear about where you're going. If you don't know where you're going, ladies and gentlemen, everywhere will look like it. All right. So it's very important that you must have clarity on your goal. Remember, just like we're growing up as a little child, we're growing up with thinking that, oh, I want this kind of car. I want this kind of house. I'm going to have this kind of beautiful family. When we were little, it is more like you knowing where you're going. So what happened along the line when we become an adult? It means that we have a whole lot of garbages, things. We've been distracted by different things in life. And it's very important to now start to do what is necessary so as for you to be able to see yourself going up there. So very, very key, ladies and gentlemen, have clarity on your goal. And that was what we taught yesterday on the keys to have clarity on your goal. So talking about having clarity on your goal, we're also going to be looking at, the build up into having a clarity on your goal. So today we will be looking at this one they call being decisive. We call decisiveness. Decisiveness, ladies and gentlemen. You got to be decisive. You got to be able to make a decision. The art of being decisive is to decide, make a decision for yourself, for your life, for your health, for everything that you want to achieve in life. The truth is that I've never seen, from my years of study, from the experiences I've had over the years, I've never seen a successful person that is not decisive about their goals. And why the unsuccessful people they are not decisive in their decision making. They are not decisive in the pursuit of where they are going. The truth is that is the difference between a successful person and the unsuccessful person. A successful person is decisive about where he's going. For example, we're able to evaluate the lives of Dangote yesterday. Dangote knows what he wants. The first thing right now is to create a market round about his refinery. This man knows where he's going. In this class, in Wealth Secrets Mindset Mentorship, we know where we're going. Where we're going is to attract about 5,000 people to be connected on this program every single day, getting value and having a different philosophy as a result of the resources, information that we are pushing out every single day. We know where we're going. We already seen it, but you may not see it. Myself, Coach Dan, we know where we're going. We've seen the future ahead. We know what this program, the effect of this program in the lives of people, in the lives of Nigerians. So we are decisive about what we want. And that's why we are consistent. We're staying put. We're giving out that value every single day, no matter what and how it costs us. We're going to get there, and together we're going to be there, and then we're going to wish ourselves well done. All right. So it's very important to be decisive. It's very important to be able to decide what you want. All right. You have a clarity on your goal, but you have to be decisive. being decisive is to develop a character and quality that we call decisiveness. All right. You have to be able to develop it. You have to be able to start building yourself towards it. You see, you cannot future in a future you don't really you have not made up it. You cannot. It is impossible. All right. So try and be decisive about what you want. Try and be decisive about your next phase, your next goal. Where you're going, where you are at the moment. All right. What you want for yourself. You see, the decision or the reason why people are undecisive is because they are afraid to make a mistake. And that is very important. A lot of people are afraid to make a mistake. They just want to do it right. They just want to, make sure that, they've got the perfect time, the perfect timing, the perfect thing. You see, try and enjoy, try and explore. I've often used the life of the white folks. They enjoy, they have fun. They live the life they want to live. Whatever they make a decision, they just do it anyway. Without them doing these things, we're not going to have this beautiful world we have. We're not going to have this beautiful life we have. So don't be afraid to make a mistake, all right? Be decisive. Make that decision. I wrote something down. I said the solution to making a decision is to still make a decision, all right? That is the only solution. You have to be able to be this, to make that decision. Decide what you want. Look at what you want and said, I'm going to do it. I'm going to achieve it. I'm going to get to the bottom of it, no matter what, all right? No matter what. So be decisive about your next phase. Be decisive about your future. Be decisive about your family's future. Be decisive about your health future. Be decisive about your economic future, about your, finance, about your, your next phase in life. Be decisive about your day, all right? Don't just wake up in the morning without planning your day and just said, the day is just going to take care of himself. Be decisive, all right? Make a decision. And the key to making a decision is to make a decision again, all right? Is to make a decision. So that is one. The next one we're going to be talking about this morning is to have a vision for yourself and for your life. Have a vision for yourself and for your life. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bible said, my people in the book of Solomon, it said, my people perish because of lack of vision. All right? They perish. All right? So have a vision. Know where you are going. Know where you are going, ladies and gentlemen. You have to have a vision. All right? God have a vision for the children of Israel. He knows what he wants for them. He said, I'm going to take you from the land of the Egyptian into the promised land. I want to take you guys. But they didn't see it. They didn't realize what God has in stock for them. God revealed to Moses that led them from the end of the Egyptians and he said, I'm going to take you through the promised land. He made them go through, the Red Sea. They were murmuring. They don't see where they are going. But the leader, the God that showed the leader, I showed somebody say, I know where you are going. All right. It took them through the Red Sea. They were about getting to the promised land. But guess what? He knows, and there is a vision. But the people working with him, they lack this thing. They don't know what he sees. They don't see what God has in stock for them. So they keep murmuring. You need to know that you must have a clear vision of your life. All right. Of your life. Make a clear vision of your life. Have a vision for yourself. Have a vision for your life. All right. Everything about what you're doing, you must have to do, to write it down. Have a vision. Every day, walk with your goal. And most of us, when we start the year, we often used to write down our New Year resolution, right? It is as a result of what we want for ourselves. We want something to propel us. So how come along the line we derail from that particular vision? We get carried away. We get lost in things that are irrelevant to us. How come we're not seeing these things? How come we're not following, we're not trailing after our vision? You see, that vision, the things or the goals you write, which is as a result of a New Year resolution, are the vision, are the goal for yourself. So you have to have the decision, and to also make that decision is very, very important, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So everyone must be able to have that vision. All right. It is when you have a vision, that is when you know you are truly living up to the best of your potential. And that will guide you. It will shape you. It's just like, a navigation system. Like I often used to say, your mind is like a navigation system. You have to be able to tell your mind where you want to go. You have to tell, if you check your GPS in the car, especially those that live in the Western world, you're going to be able to see it. And some of us too here, we check our Google map when we're driving and we look at it. The map will say, take right, take left. It is just like the way the mind works, all right? The way the mind works. You must have a vision for yourself and for your life. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone has a vision when we are small. Remember how the vision is. You have a vision that, oh, I want to have my own family, especially when you look at your parents. You see your mom, your dad, I often used to have a vision. In fact, one of my vision when I was small is that I would just see myself, sometimes I would just envision myself like sitting down, crossing my leg, trying to become, a lawyer. I love to have like the legal practitioner. I love English. These are the things I see myself like, oh, one day I'm going to be a professor. Inside of my mind, I think, I see these things. I look at myself one day that I'm going to say, oh man, you see that airplane flying? Oh, that's my home. You see that beautiful car passing? That's my car. Remember we used to do this thing when we were little? That is how the vision is. So how come when we're growing up, we get distracted about our vision? We get distracted about our goal. Why you've been distracted? The reason is because you don't even have one. So I want to encourage you today to have a vision for yourself. I want to encourage you today to know what you want for yourself. First, you must be decisive about what you want. Second is to have a vision. You must know what you want. What do you want, ladies and gentlemen? You see, God is not a God that plays on bets. It's not a bet God. It's a God that will tell you, I will give to you the desire. He said, whatever you want, I will give to you. And that is why he said, ask and it will be given. So what are you asking of him? What is it that you want? You see, don't just say, I'm going to jump into this, I'm going to jump into that. Life does not work like that. Life will give to you what you deserve. What do you deserve? Do you deserve prosperity? Do you deserve wealth? Do you deserve good health? Do you deserve the best of life? Do you deserve the best of, everything that you want for yourself? So if that's what you want, then you must have to be able to have a vision, know where you are going, know the places you want. Don't just say, I'm just going to arrive there. Don't just say, I'm just going to get there. Don't just say, I want to be Dangote. One day I met a billionaire. That was literally about, maybe I was about preparing for my wedding, and my wife is a witness to this. And we both went together to meet with this billionaire somewhere in Festac. And this man is, and I referred to the song of, I think the song of this lady, Tenny, that said, I want to be a Dangote or Lori Meji, like something like that. And he said, and that's what has, incited many people to, most of our youth to go into doing some crappy things, that they want to become a billionaire. It's easy to say, I want to become a billionaire, but most of them, they are doing it the wrong way to become or to achieve financial freedom, financial success, financial liberty, and they're doing it the wrong way because they want to forcefully become a billionaire. They want to drive that big car. They want to drive that big thing, all right? And it is wrong. So in the process of making a decision, don't try to hurt people. Don't try to cut the corners. Always do the right thing at the right time. Do the right thing. Let me tell you something. It can start from making or writing your goals down, right? It starts from writing your goals down, because as an adult, our minds are occupied. We have many things that is distracting us. We have bills, especially when you are not married. You didn't achieve your goals. You didn't achieve your dreams. One of the things I told myself when growing up was that I told myself, when I become 25, I'm going to be a successful person. I envision it. I put it in my mind. I'm telling you, I was crazy about my future. I was crazy about what I want. I told myself I was going to be a millionaire. I don't know how it's going to happen, but guess what? Life didn't give to me those dreams. Something happened. Well, I'm 25, but I told myself, I give another 5 years. 30. It didn't happen. Oh, I said, okay, we're still in line. But after 30, what happened is that I have a different philosophy. I started having a different mindset. I started having a different approach into how one can achieve greatness and success in life. So I started trailing. I started working on my mind. I started working on things. I started following mentors. I started following people that have achieved the result that I want to achieve. And I started doing it. I started duplicating. In fact, I was sold out to personal development, ladies and gentlemen. I was sold out to it. I started reading books. I started doing every necessary activity. Thank God for the industry I found myself, which was the industry of direct sale that also reshaping my life. I started following people that have achieved excellence, greater result in the field I want to go into, or into the profession, or into the industry I wanted. I started doing what they're doing. I followed them. Ladies and gentlemen, I studied like, you know, I love these guys when I listen to them. I was just crazy. I was just crazy about my near future. Guess what? Things started shaping up. It started shaping up, you know, and I started seeing those results. Remember, the result ain't gonna come big, but you're gonna start seeing those little things start changing. And those little things that start changing, and up to now, we can always give glory to God for what he has done in my life. You see, you're not going to get there one day. Success is a progressive realization of a worthy idea. Don't quit, all right? Always have a vision, knows what you want. You know, kids, their mind is open. No wonder God said, you know, only if you are like a kid, you will enter the kingdom of God. If we have the same mindset of a kid, you know, we need to also have, because kids, you know, they are demanding. Kids knows what they want. They're going to meet daddy. And let me tell you, they will come up to you like even 10 times, 20 times. They keep it till you do what they want. They're not going to stop. I believe I can get a witness in the house here. You know, that is how it is. So ladies and gentlemen, knows what you want. All right. Make a decision. Be decisive. Every successful people are being decisive. The unsuccessful people are indecisive in what they want. You're starting up a business. You don't even know what you want. All you want is that you just want to see income. No, please stop it. It's very wrong. It's a very bad way. It is a failure mentality. When you start something, make sure you give it everything. If you can't give it everything, do your best. Do your best, and guess what? And set it on an auto pace, auto mission. All right. It will get to a time where this thing will start going on its own. Make sure you're giving it your best. Don't just, start something and then quit along the line. Quitters never win. Only people that get to the bottom, they are the people that get the crown. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you something. Bottom is always overcrowded. The top is where the crown is where the top five, the top notch, the successful people always look up to. All right. So I want to encourage you this morning. Are you doing less in what you're doing? Are you doing less in your business? Are you doing less in everything that requires you to have a better life change, to have a better future, to have a better, understanding, maybe marriage, maybe academics? Make sure you put in yourself. Make sure you put in the best of you. Remember, the key to making a decision is to make a better decision. You better make a decision. You've decided that this is what you want. Then make that decision to keep on it. Make that decision to put and do whatever is required to make the most out of it. All right? So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope I've been able to reach out to you again this morning. Remember, we are doing all that is required to give you the best of value, the best of education that will help you mentally to live the very best of your life. And that's what this program is all about, Wealth Secret Mindset Mentorship Class. Ladies and gentlemen, we encourage you to join us. We're going to continue tomorrow on how to develop a positive thinking, how to discipline your thinking. There are keys, and we've been able to evaluate you this morning, and I'm sure you can't wait to get the rest tomorrow again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it from me to you. It's your regular host on this program, Dr. Afolabi Olatunji. I hope you got value for your time. So tomorrow again, don't let somebody push you. Let me tell you something. The test of you making a decision is just like you being on this program. Let nobody push you before you join this program. Set your alarm clock. Like my co-host, Coach Dan said, I always put my alarm clock. I know when it's in. Put your alarm clock. You see, it can start with that. It can start by also checking what you do, your daily activity. If you got value for your time this morning, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow, let nobody send you a reminder. Guess what? You're going to make sure that you persuade at least 5%. Make sure you persuade at least 5% to also listen to what you're listening to that is changing your life. All right? ladies and gentlemen, you can start with that and help to expand this program all across. Remember, it has no business attachment of whatsoever. Just strictly free, and this is straight mentorship, mindset development we are doing. All right, we'll see you again next week. We'll see you again tomorrow, same time, same link on this same program. All right, guys, remember what we say. We're not going to just leave you like that. We hope you're going to get the best of value and make the most